Hey guys, it's Pokechica and welcome back to a brand new video. Over the weekend, I went to my first card show held at the Spring Hill Suites in Frisco, Texas. There's me and my nephew walking in, and I went in with a dream and a $500 budget. I really wanted to pick up the gray felt Pikachu, so our mission was to hunt that card down, but initially we walked around and there was quite a good amount of people. It was busy, but you could still move around, so it was really nice. I think it was a small venue where I was comfortable with the amount of cards that I was gonna see, because I think that for my first card show experience I would have been very overwhelmed going to something much larger than this. I think in total there was 60 vendors, or 60 tables actually, 60 tables. So yeah, relatively small, but a lot of options. Modern cards, vintage cards. Some vendors even had some games and wheels to play. I would say it was very welcoming and a good experience overall. Just looking through everyone's binders and seeing what they had to offer. I did pick up a few cards from binders, mainly just to work on my 151 master set, and I'm also still working on Stellar Crown, but overall I was very happy with my pickups. I also took some of my own cards to the show to see if anyone was interested in doing a trade, and I scooped up the Zapdos with one of the vendors. That was really sweet. He had his puppy with him and we traded my cards, 3 of my cards for the Zapdos SIR from 151. Here I believe I am picking up the Frosmoth from this vendor. He had a lot of really great options. He even had a really cool binder with some fan art that I'm going to show you here in a bit. I thought that was super cool, and a lot of the poncho fan art that looks really nice. From this vendor I did pick up the Frosmoth because I passed it earlier. I did not see it, but this time around I saw it, and he actually gave it to me for $1, so that was a great deal. He had a couple, so I took my time deciding which one of the cards I wanted to pick up, but it ended up being the first one that I put to the side. So I would say for the most part what I learned was go in with a plan and a budget for what you want to pick up. I had already worked on my list of cards that I was going to be eyeing before the show, and then I had also set myself a $500 budget because I knew my most expensive pickup would be the Van Gogh if I came across a good deal, and I did. I will say that it was took some time to walk around, so do your laps. A lot of vendors are very negotiable and willing to work with you if you ask for their best price, or even if you say want to get more than one card for the pickup of the Ninetales and the Poliwhirl. I asked the vendor if he was willing to do $25, and he was. And then for the Van Gogh Pikachu I asked $350, I believe, and the asking price was $380, but I did get overall a $20 discount with the vendor setting the price at $360. So that was my experience overall. Very, very happy with everything and would do it again. Next card show, I think I have the experience down, so I'll be more prepared. Alright guys, so I'm back home, and here's the final haul of everything I picked up at today's card show. Starting off with this Riolu. I grabbed this to complete the full art, the full picture in Crown Zenith, I believe, and I'm missing Riolu, so got that. Also, I picked up this frost moth because it's been on my wish list since last December. I really enjoy winter themed and Christmas themed Pokemon cards, and it looks like Melanie, the trainer down there, is setting up some Christmas lights, so I really like this specific card. I also grabbed some 151 cards for my master set, starting with this lovely Erica's Invitation. I grabbed the Mew, and this one was in the lot with the Erica and Riolu, so I paid $20 for those three. The Melanie Frostmoth was $1, and then these next two were also in a set. I asked the vendor if he would do $25 for these two, and this is the Ninetales, and then I was missing the Poliwhirl. So beautiful. I love these cards. And then I grabbed the SIR Alakazam, and if you see in one of the little shots, I also picked up the Zapdos, but that one went to my nephew. But this one I paid $40 for this one. And last but not least, I did pick up the Van Gogh Pikachu. I've been wanting this card as well for a minute now. I was very fortunate to find it at this card show. And I found two actually. One of them was not sealed, and the guy was asking $310. Well, he was initially asking $340. I asked if he would do $300, and he said $310 was his best price. So I kept looking, and I came across another vendor that had the Van Gogh, and this time he had it sealed. But I did also ask if he would do $350, and he brought it down to $360. So picked up one of the cards that I've been wanting for a minute now. Super happy about that. I really enjoyed the experience of going to a card show, not having to pay tax. It's a huge difference. And I'm really very happy with everything that I got. So hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.